YouTube, what's up? And welcome back to part 17 in the Pokémon Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team, Recruit 'em All playthrough. Today is a legendary day, and we're going to go after the 3 Kantonian birds in order, uno, dos, and tres, alright? Now, a quick nugget about this before we get in there so we can talk about like the recruitment odds. Squirtle here is currently a level 49 and only 18k experience points away from level 50. And that is notable because once we get between 50 to 59, you reach the next threshold in terms of like adding a little bit of a percentage boost to your recruitment odds. And again, the calculations are a little wonky and the information about this game in general is out there, to say the least. But from what I understand, once you hit level 50, you actually get like basically like a 10% buff to your recruitment odds in total, considering from like where you were at the start of the game. So when we go after the 3 birds today, Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, and try to recruit them to join Team Turtle, all 3 of them have a base 30% recruitment chance, but you can add an additional 10% to that because of, well, when I get to level 50, right now it's probably like a 7.5% chance or whatever, but so you add a 10% for that, bringing it to 40%, and then if I remember to swap the friend bow over the X-ray specs, and if I'm holding the friend bow during that battle, that's an additional 10% on top of that, which would bring it up to an even 50%, right? So I thought it was kind of poetic that when we hit level 50, we also have a 50-50 chance at recruiting Articuno, Moltres, and Zapdos. So that's the plan for today. And also, you know, we haven't revisited these 3 dungeons, Mount Thunder, Mount Blaze, and the I was going to call it Mount Frosty, but that's not the name of it. Anyway, we're going to go after Articuno first, so let's go ahead and see where it is. So, okay, Mount Thunder for Zapdos, right? Mount Blaze. Oh, okay, Mount Freeze, I was going to say. There was also the Frosty Forest, which is why it's kind of confusing. Anyway, let's go to Mount Freeze first. Even though we're not at level 50 yet, we're only 18,000 experience points away. So, you know, if I fight all these scrubs along the way, we might be able to get there. And I'm just going to go ahead and rip like the link combo as a way to get the most experience points, right? So there's 273. And now we're 18,200 away from reaching level 50, so we might be able to get there. But it's also really clutch too that we found the X-ray specs last time. As you already know, I've talked about it a bunch, but oh wait, is this the wrong one? Is it actually Frosty Forest? Whoops. Well, honestly, if this is the wrong one, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, because I can at least use this to get to level 50. Wait, actually, could you check the website? Because if this is actually the wrong one, then I'll go ahead and just get like a full party of recruits here. You know, assuming whatever Pokemon try to join me on the way. That would be hilarious if I just went into the wrong one. Oh, is it? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Which again, like in the back of my mind, I kind of remember that from the story, which is why I wanted to call this place Mount Frosty. Because it was kind of like a 2-part thing, right? You go through the Frosty Forest, and then up this mountain to speak with Ninetales at the top. I guess we'll take the spare link box for storage. I could have positioned myself better there to get the 2-for-1 special. I probably should have done that. And my other attacks are not linked up, that's right, because we stepped on like a PP0 trap last time. Oh well. Yes, okay, so, hold on, I'll read that in a second. Because, let me just find the stairs. Because that's how it worked in the main story playthrough. It could be different for the post-game. Maybe Articuno came here. Well, hold on. Thank you guys for looking it up. I'll look at that in a second. We got a Seal. I kind of want Seal to join the squad. Where you going, brother? Okay, here we go. Icy Wind is annoying. I'm going to swap to the friend bow. And it's indeed Frosty Forest, as there's nothing up. Oh, nothing up here. Okay. Oh, I cringed. I must have flinched from whatever he hit me with. Alright, let's see if we can get Seal to join the squad. It wouldn't be a bad thing, you know, to start off with these recruiting missions here. I don't know if Shelgon even has a chance to join. Bro, I've been cringing twice due to flinching, and I also was slowed, so they get 2 hits for 1. That was really annoying right there. Anyway, I'm just going to leave the friend bow on. We don't really need the X-ray specs for this part. Although when I first go to a new floor, I'll swap it back just to see where the items are. And I can check the recruitment. Oh, there's a rest stop before the summit. You're right, and we can send the recruits back. That's a really good point. Thank you, thank you. Can this thing stop going for Icy Wind? Would you like to join the squad, Seal? No. So maybe I don't even... I think I have all the friend areas, though. I ain't gonna lie. I always hit ground. I mean to go to others, and then you check the... but I always hit the ground option. Recruitment search. We can recruit everybody. Alright. Facade. Sell that for a little bit of cash with Kecleon. Speaking of cash, there's drops of coins everywhere, but they're really bad amounts. Okay. So clearly, you know, your boy didn't do his homework here and figured it would be a good idea to come to this place. That's my bad. I mean, we'll see if we can get some recruits, but mainly, at the end of the day, this is not a bad thing, because we can use this to try to hit level 50. Right, because without being there, I don't actually have a 50-50 odds to recruit the legendary birds. It would be more like a 47% probably. But yeah, like I said, once we get to level 50, then it's actually... Why are these Swablu not trying to join, by the way? I feel like they would have a easy recruitment odds. Yeah, exactly. Growing levels, finding some jelly beans, which I haven't seen any of these in forever. And I'm still trying to get Squirtle's IQ to get to the max, right? We're still not there. We didn't learn a new skill, though. Alright, let me swap to the Friendbow and see if we can get the Seal. I'm still going to use link combos on it, though, for, like, maximum EXP. And we get Seal. Nice. Level 18. Gonna have to grow some levels or find a higher one to get a Dugong, though. Alright, back to the X-rays. One more Pokemon, but it's sleeping. Can Seal go over water? Okay, nice. That's good. Actually, that was kind of a dumb statement. I think all water types can go over water in this game. I'm gonna eat the cherry for a little bit of Yo, good morning. Happy Friday, happy Friday. I don't even want to recruit that Seal, but I will take the Link experience off it. It's a beautiful day today. Actually, make that a legendary day. And we're gonna go get all 3 of the Kantonian Legendary Birds. I hope so, time permitting. Plus, it's also only a 50-50 chance that they join, so I doubt we get all 3 of them on the first try, but I'm gonna try. If not, you know, we can kind of speed through those dungeons too, because I'm not gonna take any other recruits when I do that, because they all have a body size of 4. The legendary birds, that is. So, we're just gonna be, like, kind of making, or like full sending it to the stairs, and anybody that tries to join, I'm just gonna deny it. You see another game, it's leaf green, but every Pokemon has 5+ evolutions? What? That sounds sick. I'm interested. I'll have to check that out. Alright, I mean, I could become D-Linked, it doesn't really matter, but I only brought 1 elixir with me because again, like I said, I was just going to full send it, but the reason I'm fighting these mons here is to try to get that level up to 50. Chimecho? I feel like I don't even have that yet. Let me check real quick. No. Okay. Maybe we can get this Chimecho then. Let me swap back to the Friendbow. Beat it up. Chimecho, would you like to join Team Turtle? It's an open invitation if you want it. Alright. Okay, X-Ray's back on, and now we are... I'm just going to switch over to Bite with the hotkey. At least we got a recruit. But, I don't really feel like using the last Link move and then having them come apart. Man, these bundles of coins are all, like, double-digit amounts. They're really, really small. Okay, here's a blue gummy, which is nice. Squirtle likes the blue ones. IQ went up significantly, but we did not get to the next tier. Okay, let me put the Friendbow back on. I kind of want to get this Chimecho. Darn it. Let's go see what this item is, and then we'll head back. That's a hold item. Power Band. Power Band only sells for like 250. It's not great. Oh, the blue jelly bean. That was good. It took me a second. I was like, wait, what? I got it. That was funny. Okay. I don't know how many floors this is, by the way, but you know what? I'm not even going to swap back and forth with the Friendbow. We'll just see if the Pokemon want to join naturally. This Vigoroth is getting blocked by the Zangoose there. Actually, you know what? Both of these Pokemon I probably need, so I'd rather have like the best odds to recruit them. Strike one. Vigoroth. Okay. I guess not. Back we go to the X-rays. Who's this? See if we can get this one. Hey, look at that. Wasn't even wearing the Friendbow. Perfect. Also, I might have already had this guy. I didn't even look, but duplicates are okay. Well, they're needed for Pokemon that evolve, but even on a Zangoose like that, right? If I already had one, I just release one of them. It's no big deal. But I can keep the multiples, but I think I heard that the friend areas actually have like a limit to how many Pokemon. Okay, we don't need this. There's actually like a limit in the friend areas. Great. You also can't cross water. Another blue chew. Let's get it. Eat. IQ went up a big amount again, but still not enough to get to the next tier. So, you know, with that being the case, apparently that there's a certain limit to the Mons in the friend areas. I don't know why I tried to attack him diagonally. You can't do that with the regular move. I want to minimize as many duplicates as I have, unless I need them for evolutions. So, alright, where are we at here? Floor 11. Any new recruits on this? Well, the same ones we've been seeing. So I need Chimecho and Vigoroth. Here's Chimecho. Let's chase after it. Although it went the other way. Another link box, don't need it, but, you know, stockpiling those in Kangaskhan storage is never a bad thing. We'll eat the gummy here. A little bit more boost to IQ. Alright. Those Pokemon are all running the opposite direction, so I'm not gonna sit here and chase them. Whoa. Big Boss decided to pull up. Can we? There's no way we can get this, right? We're gonna have to evolve. Yeah. So we're gonna drown it with the surf. See ya, buddy. It's kind of fun coming back. Okay, I'm not gonna go for those other two items. We'll just go on. But it's kind of fun coming back to these like super low level dungeons because I just feel like the most powerful Squirtle in the world right now, and we're just OHKOing everything. Cherry berry, we can eat that. Our belly's full, by the way, because I keep eating the jelly beans whenever I find them. So, you know, not only do they rank up your IQ as you consume them, but they also fill your belly as well. So I haven't had to eat an apple this whole time. It's kind of nice. Yeah, right. Alright, let's do it again. Slacking. Oh, I missed. Oh yeah, right. He can't move next turn because of Truant. Let's try to surf him again. Okay. Hopefully this isn't much more than 20 floors, but I don't think it'd be more than 30 at the end of the day. I already have 2 link boxes on me. I don't need that one. Plus, I think I have, you know, close to 10 of them in storage already with Kangaskhan. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for right there. Because the special band, I'm actually just going to throw the power band. The power band sells for like 250 coins, but the special band sells for 6 times the amount at 1500. Which makes 0 sense because, you know what? Sorry, Zangoose, you can wait behind. Oh, look, it's a Viper. But when we hit the stairs, Zangoose will regroup with us, so I'm just gonna leave him in the corner. That's whatever. But, there's another one. Can I actually get this, by the way? Yeah, I haven't got Viper yet, so let me throw on the Friendbow. So it's really weird with the power band and the special band because they do the exact same thing. Well, that's not true, but you know what I'm getting at. One of them boosts the physical attack stat, one of them boosts the special attack stat, so, you know, I don't know why they made it 2 different items, but it is what it is. Alright, that's a dead end where Zangoose is, so I'm just gonna go this way. Bro is so lost right now. He's just wondering where me and Seal went, but he'll figure it out. Oh, another Viper. Oh, wait. Well, after a Swords Dance, he might even be able to fight right there. What did I just take 27 damage from? Hello? From this Viper, maybe? That was weird. Okay, didn't want to join, but now we gotta watch these guys. And then actually it wasn't a dead end, it loops. Hold on. What's his face is if you look at the minimap, that slacking is in a straight line from where I'm at. So I could throw a thorn at it, or I could try to hit it with a bubble. But if we miss this iron thorn toss or the stick toss, whatever, it's probably gonna KO. Okay, we one-shot him. But it was probably gonna KO Zangoose, which is okay because I do have a couple revivers on me. Zangoose and Viper need Evos. They really do, man. They really do. I've always thought both of them were such cool Pokemon. Personally, I like Zangoose better. But it was always cool how they're both like, you know, natural rivals in their habitat. Okay. So we can save here, but how do I don't think I need to say goodbye to my recruits. I think they just go back, maybe? I don't need to save, obviously, but let's keep going here and see if they're gone from the team. No. It does refill my PP, which is perfect, so I don't know why I clicked Surf. I should have... Let's put the Link combo back on. And where am I at in terms of a level up here? Still 12,000 off, because I haven't been doing that much fighting. A free Reviver Seed, we like those, we like those. But yeah, if Zangoose and Viper got Evos, that would be so cool. We were talking, the other day we were talking about Lantern. Because Lantern is one of my favorite Johto Pokemon of all time. If Lantern ever got an Evo, which it also really needs, I think that would be super sick. How much do we get for the Link combo on this guy? 350? That's not bad. I should actually seek out some Glalie here. Plus, I hate Glalie in general as a Pokemon, so I always like to take it out. I just double missed, which is wild to think about. Come on, bro. Yeah, all we have to do is connect one of the two attacks and we're going to OHKO him, but... Let's grab these coins. I might actually hang out for a little bit, because usually... After the those middle sections there where you can save, there's usually only a couple floors until you reach, like, the summit, you know, which would normally be where the boss is in the main story. Well, it still will be until we recruit the Legendary Birds, but apparently this place is not going to have a boss at the end. This guy also does have Icy Wind, so I'm kind of glad he didn't rip it there. That would have been annoying. But if we can sit here for a little bit, keep getting chunks of like 350 at a time, this is really good. Again, there's probably going to be other wild Pokemon besides Glalie, but this is all I seem to be finding at the moment, so I'll take it. Okay, there's two of them over here. And it's double Glalie. Oh, we might get 700 right here. Watch this. As long as we connect. Okay. Perfect. Well, Seal grew to level. That's not bad. Take it. Like I said, we will need to evolve into a Dugong eventually. Okay, where are we at? 10,000 away. Well, we came in here needing 18,000, and now we only need 10,000, so we're basically halfway. Let's go fight this last Pokemon. Okay, never mind. Went the other way. You know, it would be cool to have a 50-50 odds when we go for Articuno, the first one, but, you know, in all likelihood, we'll probably level up to 50 along the way. Or if not, you know, we recruit try to recruit Articuno at slightly less than 50-50 odds. But then by the time we go for the other ones, Zapdos and Moltres, you know, Squirtle will be level 50 for sure by then. Zangoose is trying to learn a new move. Okay. Normally I would say no, but I'll take that over Leer. Whoops. Whenever you try to learn a move, it defaults to no. So you always have to tab up to say yes. Which is probably a good thing so you don't accidentally spam the button while you're not looking at the screen and overwrite a move that you didn't want to overwrite. Alright, bro. Settle down with the Swords Dance there. Let me see if I can squeeze out a couple more Glalies here before we leave. Nice, this one's sleeping. The other two red dots are kind of far away, but... Oh, they might all come down the hallway. I bet you at least a couple of them do. Okay, perfect. No! They turned around. Oh, there's still somebody at the end of the hallway, so Bubble will take it out. Who is it? Oh no, the move failed. So maybe it doesn't actually have unlimited range. Let's see if we can land Bubble after double team. Okay, cool. Oh wait, these mons are coming back to the room. Okay, one of them went the other way. This is good enough though. That was like an extra 1,000 points we just squeezed out right there. And there's one here, which I still have one more use of the link combo. Okay, let's do it. Not bad, not bad. I will take that. Now, how many more floors is there? That's the thing. This could be it. No, it's not. Okay. So now we just switch back to Surf. I don't really feel like letting these become delinked, because then I'm going to have to go visit Gulpin at the link shop, which actually I kind of have to do for Bite Surf anyway, so never mind. It doesn't even matter. The cool thing about the Gulpin link shop in the square is that you just have to pay the 150 coins, and you can link both moves. Like, you don't have to pay 150 for each link combo. Ooh, Powder Snow's not good. It hits everybody in the room. I'm gonna go for the last link combo here and just let them come apart. And then we'll relink. Well, I mean, I have 2 link boxes anyway, but long story short, I'm not ripping an elixir exactly because I think we were almost out of here. The mountain summit. But there is no one here. It's time to go back. We got a couple new friends to join the squad. You know, productive outing right there. We will take that. Okay, cool. Now also, before we depart again though, Gulpin link shop in the square, but also to deposit a couple like TMs and stuff that we picked up. But first, a delivery for the mail. Thank you, Pelipper. Much appreciated. Have a good weekend. We'll see you, buddy. Alright. Let's run back over here real quick. Always, too, I really got to get better about checking the shop, like, every time. Even after, you know, all those failed Purity Forest attempts with Trico, I should have checked the shop after every single one, because it will re-roll. But we just kept jumping right back into Purity Forest. I'm just going to deposit all this stuff because I'll sell it later. We don't need it all now. Okay. Also, another thing too, I could take an escape orb with me just in case we recruit like a full party of Pokemon, but like I said, I think I'm just going to deny them all when they try to join as we go after the Kantonian Birds here, so let me double link up and then we'll just check Kecleon's shop and then go after Articuno finally. After I messed that up. Alright. Cool. Nope. Much appreciated, Gulpin. We'll see you later. It's kind of funny how this little fella plays such a big role in this game. And then he's also appears in the in the DLC for Legends EA, right? It's interesting. He's selling nothing good. I mean, these apples are pretty cool, but we have a bunch of apples in storage. Okay. Now let's try to go after Articuno, right, in the Frosty Forest. I really feel like they should have put them all at the mountains, right? Mount Freeze, Mount Blaze, and Mount Thunder. But that would have made too much sense, right? So of course they stuck one of them in the Frosty Forest. Alright, Chunsoft. Wilding out over here. Honestly though, it would be good if we can get to 50 before this. So let's check this again here. 7,100, I think we're good. And now we're double linked up as well, so I think, okay, of course the Pokemon are coming this way. No, keep coming. I gotta go for this combo though, so we can hit the Azurill, the bubble, because it has range. Oh, you really don't get that much experience though. Okay, so the Glalie in the other dungeon gave way better experience. Even though I only need 7,000, this might this might be kind of hard in this dungeon. So let's go find the stairs and try to get like some higher level Pokemon. Yeah, you don't get much experience off that. Maybe we can get some Evo Mons deeper into this dungeon here and then actually get some noteworthy experience. I guess I'll pick this up, why not? Okay, so Bite Surf is set right now, so I only have to open the menu if I want to go for the bubble combo. Who is this? Another Furret? We'll take it. 120 experience is so bad, though. That's a pathetic amount. But see, if I do this, it would just be 40, right? Because you get double experience from 40 to 80 if I take him out with a move. Oh, there's actually a Kecleon shop. But then if you take him out with a link combo, you get an additional 1.5x multiplier on top of that. So that's why 80 turns into 120, because it's another 1.5x. Holy apples. I mean, I'll take them. There's no reason not to. I have space in the bag. We don't need a Hurl Orb, though. It's never a bad thing to stockpile apples into Kangaskhan storage. Recruiting Kecleon, by the way, is going to be probably what I save for the finale of this playthrough. So it's still, but that's going to be the most ridiculous, and I think it's proven that it's the hardest Pokemon to recruit in the game. Now, the reason why I have to save it for the finale is you can't even try to attempt that until you are between level 90 and 100, right? And you have to hold the friend bow. You have to have the absolute max recruiting odds plus be holding the friend bow. And even at that, when you have all of that, I don't want the power band. It's still only like a 0.1% recruitment chance, aka like 1 in 1,000. Ooh. I think I already have a nose... No. We can't take this. We need to... Actually, I probably could, but... The nose pass is a magnet. Well, that's good for the nose pass. We're tossing him. Yo, good morning, Unk. How we doing today, baby? Happy Friday. It's great to see you. I need to say farewell to this. Stay on mission. We're only here for Articuno. Okay. I got distracted by the nose pass. I'm still in the mode of like trying to recruit everybody. Power band, we don't need that either. I will take this though and just go ahead and eat it. Okay. Go ahead and take some shortcuts here. Piloswine. Damn. That would be cool to get, but maybe we get some good experience off this. Oh, it's double what Furret was given. It's still not good, but it's something. Yeah. Okay, so that's the other thing about Kecleon. Right, so you have to steal from Kecleon in order to trigger the thing where he, calls all his brothers to come back him up. But even at that, even with the absolute max recruiting odds, aka level 90 plus, and holding the friend bow, you still only have a 0.1% chance to recruit it, which is the worst in the game. Because base recruiting chance is like negative 33% or something. So you can't even turn that to a positive number until... Let me eat that jelly bean too. Until you're basically max level and holding the friend bow. So it's going to be crazy. And, realistically, we're probably going to have to kill like 2,000 Kecleons in order to get one. Because it's 1 in 1,000 odds, so you know how that goes. That means you pretty much need like double that. But who knows? Maybe we can get it within the first 10. Like you just never know. What's up, Larion? That's a cool Pokemon right there. Okay, one more use of this combo, and then we have to switch to the other move here. Oh, you have a Switch Lite? Nice. That's cool. I never had one of those. I only had the original Switch from like 2017 or whatever it was. And then I bought the Switch 2. I was gonna eat this apple. I did buy the Switch 2 just for like the Legends ZA bundle. So that's what I'd be playing that on now. Alright, time to switch over to the other attack here. And then there should be a rest stop in this place too that will refill us on PP, so I don't actually have to use... Okay, hold on. I want to make this Larion step forward here. Okay. Now we take out Mightyena with Water Gun and then KO Larion with Bubble. 2 for 1 special. 468, nice. Blast Seed we can just eat for the food too. Even though we're not going to KO a Pokemon. Okay, let's move on here. Yeah, so trying to get Kecleon is going to be wild. Oh, good for you, Ditto. Ditto gives really bad experience points, so there's no point to even take it out with an actual attack there. No point. And that's a dead end. Oh, I won't be able to sidestep that to get the 2-for-1. That's okay. Larion should give decent amount. Yeah, 312 on his own. So, where are we at? 4,400 away. Well, the experience that these Pokemon are giving out, I don't think we get there before Articuno, but maybe. But if not, we will for sure in the next dungeon. This is a very weird layout, too. There's nothing but dead ends everywhere. Where you going, Larion? Come here, bud. Oh yeah, you will, Unc, you will. Just a matter of time. Okay, there's a couple Pokemon in there, but I'm just gonna go on. I don't feel like back... Oh. This is the Frosty clearing. Okay, so maybe this place was a lot shorter. Interesting. Well, let's see who we can get up here at the Frosty Grotto. Please be some Pokemon that give more experience. Should I leave anything behind? Special stamina. Yeah. Might as well take the Oran Berries. They're more useful than the Blast Seeds. I'm just gonna consume the other one too. Alright, what are the Pokemon on this floor? Rhyhorn and Metang. Okay. I feel like we can get some decent experience. I kinda wanna press a little bit for well, that Rhyhorn's gonna get stuck in a dead end probably. I wanted to position myself so I can take them both out, but Rhyhorn's too far away. It'll take him forever to get here. Okay, so 250 on you. And how much do you give? 375. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good. I think we can get to 50 here. Especially if we keep seeing these. And that was a perfectly timed rest area because we got the refill in PP, so we're chilling. Although... Hold on, let me walk around for a little bit. With that being said, there's usually like 3 to 5 floors until the summit. And I think this one might have just been 3, so I don't want to go too quickly here. We're just gonna hang out and wait for more Pokemon to spawn in. So I'm just gonna walk around for a little bit and read your guys' chats. Oh, you got your Switch too at the midnight release at GameStop. That was where I got mine too. For the Legends ZA bundle, I got the I went to like midnight release. You know, obviously not like you when it first came out, but it was the day that Legends ZA came out. Normally I would take this Rhyhorn, but we got bigger fish to fry. Dang it. I was hoping they would both line up so I can just get like 500. Oh, okay, we can get these guys to line up. Maybe. Let's see if I can make the correct inputs. There we go. Alright. Now 250 for each of these will get us 500 total. But I miss. Now we should be like, what, 3,000 off? Oh, 1,500. Wow. That went quickly. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on. Maybe there'll be like 5 or 6 Pokemon that are already spawned in when we move to the next floor. There's only 3. Okay. More Rhyhorns though. Metang's not doing it here. But realistically, 250, we only need like 6 Metangs, and that was already 2 of them right there. So now we're down to 1,000 away. And here's 2 Pokemon that'll get lined up. Not bad, not bad. This'll do a little bit. Okay. 440. Let's get it. Two more Pokemon. Doesn't matter what they are, even if they're both Metangs. PS5, yeah. I still never had one of those. I still remember when the PS5 first came out, it was so hard to get. That was crazy. But like, it was so hard to get the PS5. Honestly, that's kind of what made me buy this PC here that I'm using now. Oh, that's a dead end. I was looking at the mini map to see where the lines connect, but we have to go all the way around here. All right, let's get the level up off this Rhyhorn. So in a way, it kind of works out, right? Like, I wanted a PS5, but I ended up just switching over to PC. And that's kind of how this whole thing started. All right, level 50, finally. Let's go. Out of curiosity, how much is a level? So there's still like 30,000. I wouldn't be surprised if it's like 30,000 per level, all the way to level 100. Because it's been like that for the last 10 levels now, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if that's like a... kind of like a standard thing going forward. Alright, well let's go fight Articuno. Again, as long as I remember to put the friend bow on, 50-50 chance. I'm going to conserve some PP and just take these guys out with the regular attack here. Just because. Alright, if I had to guess, this is probably the last floor. Actually, you know what? I don't want to sit there and watch the Fury attack go off for 5 consecutive turns, so we're just doing this. Get outplayed, Metang. Bro has no idea where I went. Let's check these items real quick. We got an Oranberry and some coins. Oh, we got another Jelly Bean. A clear gummy. Not bad. Yeah. That's the cool thing about the PC is, like, you can just get all these games for free, you know? Well, I mean, not every game, but like a lot of these old school games, you can get all this stuff for free, man. It's cool. That's what I really like about it. Okay. Anticipating Articuno being on the next floor, I'm gonna put the friend bow on here. If I'm wrong, we can just swap back to X-rays. I was wrong. Well, we got to be getting close here for sure. Wow, what a loop-de-loop that was, huh? Rhyhorn? Ain't nobody got time for that. We out. Okay. Of course, right when I don't put the friend bow on, but it doesn't matter. You just, like, usually the Pokemon start a little bit away from you, and you have a free turn to put the friend bow back on. Articuno, it's been a while. How have you been doing up here at the top of the mountain this whole time? Your arrival in this frozen forest means only one thing. You mean to challenge me? Absolutely. And I'm trying to get you and convince you to join Team Turtle. It's pretty legendary, man. You should accept my proposal. I am Articuno. Bro didn't even listen to anything I just said. He's just gonna say whatever he wants. The Warder of Ice. Those that enter the forest, I shall destroy with all my might. Okay, let's do it. No matter who it may be. Well, I'm your future team captain, Articuno. Let's put this friend bow on as bro steps forward and see if we can one-shot it. Maybe. No. Alright. Come on, man. Join the team. Right here. Yes, we got it. Let's go. The 50-50 pays off on the first legendary bird. Perfect. Level 53, my goodness. No. We're not going to nickname it. Okay, and now we have access to the friend area, Legendary Island. You can't actually purchase that beforehand. You just get it automatically with some of these, like some of these legendaries. So like that island there is for all 3 of them, but then with Groudon and Kyogre, like you get their friend areas after they offer to join. I know, right? Let's go. That was epic. I would be shocked if we go 3 for 3 today, but I'm gonna hope so, you know. That's the plan here. Okay, we have Articuno. You guys want to see what that looks like? I'm kind of curious, by the way. What the legendary island could look like. Let's go visit Articuno real quick. These always go in Pokédex order, so that does. Is that how it works? I thought the legendary birds were after Dratini to Dragonite's line. Or am I tripping? No, actually I think that is right, huh? It goes to 3 birds, then Dragonite's line, and then Mewtwo and Mew at the end of the decks. I think that is how it goes, but I always thought the 3 birds were like at the end, right before Mewtwo and Mew. Interesting. Oh, you can press select to sort it alphabetically? I didn't know that. Let's go see what the legendary... Okay, that looks pretty cool. Oh, so they're gonna have... Oh! That's sick. Okay, so this is obviously Moltres' side. Gotcha. Moltres, Articuno, and then Zapdos. This looks cool, man. I don't know what it is, but like... Just standing here on this grass overlooking the sea, this reminds me of like Breath of the Wild. This looks really nice. Again, it's like the most simplistic, cheesiest graphics you've ever seen, but I'm a simple man, you know? I think that looks really cool. Alright, let's go deposit some items and just jump right into the next one. Now again, I'm going to try to do them in order, right? So, uno, dos, tres. So we're going for dos right now. AKA my favorite legendary of the three. I love Zapdos. Don't know why I'm looking at my thing here. Okay. So let's do this. I don't know why I pulled up the screen for my levels, but before we check Kecleon's shop, you can't even check it if you have a full assortment of items, so we gotta store some stuff first. And then, like, in between episodes, I'll sell off all these special bands that we've been finding for a little extra cash. We got a lot of orange berries, huh? Jeez. And link box, okay. The only one that's a set position for the species. Oh, okay, okay. That would make sense, huh? Because the other ones, they can all just, like, walk around. The other, like, friend areas. Yeah. That's cool. I'm excited to see what... You know, that one looked really, really nice. But I'm excited to see, like, you know, Lugia's, Ho-Oh. And then Groudon and Kyogre, of course. I feel like those are going to look epic. Lot more to come in this playthrough. He is selling a rare candy. Ladies and gentlemen, hold the phone. We need that rare candy. But I don't have any money. So we gotta go to the bank here. Take. And we don't need all 50k. We just need something like that. It's more than enough, but whatever. 1,005 coins extra. Okay, buy. Thank you, Kecleon. You got a deal. 3,000 Pokecoins for the rare candy. Perfect. And then, just to make sure I don't lose it, we're gonna go deposit it here. Store. Joy Seed. Okay. Zapdos, here we come. Let's do it. Your favorite Pokemon movies, which one? King of the Titans, Fire, Ice, and Lightning. Is there a movie about the legendary birds? I'm telling you guys, man, I missed out on so much as a kid because I only ever played the Pokemon games. I didn't do Pokemon cards, I didn't watch the anime, I didn't watch the movies. I've seen like 3 or 4 episodes of the anime. They were all really cool, you know, I still remember all those. But I didn't see any of the movies. Maybe one of them, but I don't remember it. Alright, I need to put the X-ray specs back on, but I'll do it later. Mount Thunder. I hope this is the Zapdos one. It should be. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, Pokemon 2000 was the name of the movie? Okay. Lugia. I know, Lugia, such a cool Pokemon, but like... I really wish it was like better, you know? It's a really good defensive Pokemon, but it's not very good offensively. And I really wish they would have made Lugia, you know, like more powerful than they did. Electrike, ain't nobody got time for you. Nah. Even though I think we can actually take one recruit with us and still have a chance to get the legendary birds, because if I'm understanding correctly, these guys have poison point, by the way, so let's go for this. Try not to trigger that. Oh. Damn. I should have just accepted everybody in his... Well, I didn't bring an escape orb, though. What was I going to say, though, about... I don't know. I lost my train of thought. Whatever. Okay. Thinking about too many things at once and still trying to play the game. I guess you know what they say. If it wasn't important, that's why you forget what you were going to say. Okay, I found the stairs again. Oh, rest stop. Oh, you're so smart. Thank you, guys. What would I do without y'all, for real? Completely forgot. Okay. In that case, Nidoran, would you like to join Team Turtle? Let's see. Dang it. Well, I might already have these guys, actually, because I think I came back in here. I didn't go all the way to try to recruit Zapdos, but I only have a Weedle. Okay. So we need everybody else. So Pidgeotto is actually kind of funny because that's a Pokemon with a negative 19% recruitment odds. And I might as well just walk around with the Friendbow then. Why not? I love the X-ray specs though. I'd love to see everybody on the map. But we'll get notified when we step in a room that has a Pokemon by the red dot. I know. Too many brain farts on a Friday. You feel me? And what do they call that? End of week fatigue, you know? Alright, what is this? A Pecha? Pecha is actually nice to hold in the bag because of these poison point guys here. Welcome to the squad, Nidoran. Level 12? Okay. We're also going to need to find quite a bit of Moonstones in this game. For, both the Nidoran lines, but also Clefairy, all those Mons. Oh, there's a bunch of bees here. These we can't recruit, but Pidgeotto is funny. So Pidgeotto is one of those Pokemon in this game with a negative 19% recruitment odds. So for negative 19% specifically, you cannot flip that to a positive number until you hit level 50 and have the Friendbow. And so, we just reached that level today. So that's pretty cool. Because basically, 10% from being level 50 plus 10% from the Friendbow. 20% right there. So you take that negative 19 number and you flip it to a positive 1. So that's pretty cool. Okay, the whole squad is pulling up here. Let's take them both out. We've been playing this game for so long. How many hours total? 38 hours of playtime there in the bottom corner. And I'm just now getting to level 50. It's gonna take so long to get to, also gonna eat this blast seed real quick. I have 2 of them. 3 of them, jeez. It's gonna be a crazy grind to get all the way up to, let's go ahead and use this blast seed on Beedrill. Get all the way up to level 90. But we gonna get there, Trust. I have to in order to recruit Kecleon. It's also epic, too, that we did get that initial, at the time of recording this, only 1 career Purity Forest win with Squirtle. But again, to finish this playlist in terms of recruiting all 386, you can't do it without at least getting 1 career win with Purity Forest in order to recruit Celebi, so that's why that was so important. Now, Purity Forest is mainly the reason I decided to even do this playthrough in the first place, but I figured it'd be fun to do a recruit them all and get like a living dex going, Because that in and of itself is an accomplishment. But mainly, I had to... Oh, we can get a Gligar too. This would be nice. Let's see if we can get this guy. Nice. But now, of course, Sandler's going to get to attack it. Whatever. We also, by the way, we don't need more than 1 Gligar because this is only the Gen 3 dex. So there is no Gliscor. But, mainly it's... This playthrough really... apart from the living dex, is to get all the Pokemon so that we can take whoever we want through Purity Forest. And that's going to be the real playlist on YouTube. Now, it's going to take 5 years to get to a point where I probably have like 40 to 50 videos on it. But, going forward, for the next few months at least, I'm going to really try to be good about every Sunday being Purity Forest Day. That's going to be... Where the heck are the stairs, by the way? They're going to be all the way in the top right. Wonderful. It's gonna be a minute here because I can't even take that. That's a dead end. So like for the next few months and all throughout the summer, I'm really gonna try to be really good for you guys about always showing up on Sundays for Purity Forest. So hold me to that. I wanna get like by the end of summer. My goal is to have like 20 clears, and we only have 1. So, but I think we can do it. Trico is going to be really, really hard. So it's going to take, it's already been 6 or 7 attempts with Trico. So that one's going to be hard to bang out again because he gets hit super effectively by so many attacks in that dungeon. But once we can knock Trico off the list, as those have to be the first two, right? Squirtle and Trico, because that's what I played through the main story with. Then we can kind of take some powerful, like, fully evolved Pokemon in there. But even that doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't. It's so insanely hard to get Pokemon through Purity Forest. Because a lot of it does come down to luck, honestly. Like, even the most experienced players will tell you that you have to find, you just have to find certain amounts of items for longevity, right? With elixirs and apples. Even if you're the best Purity Forest player in the world, it's almost impossible, if not impossible, to win without the correct items randomly showing up, you know? Which, in my opinion, that's what makes that challenge so addicting and so fun. Even though it's frustrating, that's why it makes it so fun. You put Mega Punch in your Nidoking in Pokemon Blue. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Actually, for Blue version. Alright, Manectric we can't deal with. I'm just going to move on. Was Mega Punch still 80 accurate? Or like 80 power, 85? Oh, we can get Growlithe. Oh, I have Friendbow. Okay. Come on, Growlithe. No! Alright, I'm going to stay on this floor at least for a few minutes, try to get a puppy. But was Mega Punch still 80, 85 back in Gen 1, or did that get changed for like Gen 3? I'm kind of curious. I should probably take this out too. These floor layouts kind of suck, I ain't gonna lie. Oh nice, here we go. Come on, Growlithe. Yes! Okay. We got the full team of recruits. Now I'm gonna go back to X-Ray Specs. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. See, it did the thing again. X-Ray Specs were given to Growlithe. Why does it do that? I don't know why. Take them off. I just basically double hit the button to like select it and then attach it. But it keeps hovering over like the Pokemon that I just recruited. Remember we had that last time when I almost lost X-Ray Specs when I sent one of the recruits packing? When we were going after Mew and the Buried Relic. That was pretty funny. I mean, it wouldn't have been funny if I lost it, but it's also whatever. Oh, nice. We found the stairs. That was lucky. Oh, okay, it is 80, 85. Oh, here's the midsection, too. Nice. Oh, no, the recruits come with me, so how do I get them out of here, then? I don't know how this works. Remember, we just did this in the Mount Freeze, but the recruits were still there, so how do I send them home? Can you just send them home from here? Oh, okay, stand by. Okay. So this is the only place where you can do this to make them stand by. If you do it while you're walking through the dungeon, you just have to release them forever. It's different. Here we make them stand by and then you can still keep them. Okay. Learning. Like I said, learning something new every day. That's all you can ask for, right? Each day, chat, we get 1% better. That's the goal. There's a lot of Pokemon here. But I can run over the water. I guess I'll take out Electabuzz. So we have escapability options, being a turtle. Not bad, not bad. Didn't this place also have, like, Houndooms, or was that a different one? You'd think Houndoom would be in a fireplace, but I kind of remember it being here. Growlithe. Oh, Growlithe is also here. But again, I can't... Oh, this is a dead end. I can't recruit anybody. Well, because the legendary birds have a body size of 4, I don't think I ever finished that thought earlier. Technically, you can have a max body size of 6 across all your party members. You can have up to 4 Pokemon, but a total body size of 6. So, if Squirtle is like a one body size, along with something like Growlithe, then I could technically still probably recruit the birds, but it's just more epic if we go into the fight with just Squirtle, right? Let me actually leave this power band behind too. Because the problem about bringing these other Pokemon like that level 12 Growlithe or whatever I had, it just becomes a liability against the legendary because it's going to get one shot. So I'd rather Squirtle just go 1v1 the legendary. Okay. Zapdos round 2. Let's get it. This is my GOAT right here in terms of Gen 1 legendaries. So, you're back. Indeed I am, Zapdos. Look, man. About 15 minutes ago, Your frozen brother Articuno decided to join Team Turtle. Now I'm proposing that you do the same. And it's going to be an epic ride, man. I'm telling you, you should come along for this journey, Zapdos. Since we last met, how much more have you furthered your team? Oh, he actually asked about that. Interesting. How much stronger? A hell of a lot stronger, brother. You're about to find out. Your power. Demonstrate it for me. But first, we put on the friend bow. Alright. Can we go 2 for 2 to start the day? Let's find out. Water gun. Bubble. We miss. How does detect work? Can I not actually... Team Instinct, dude, I remember that. Hey, by the way, I was actually Team Instinct in Pokemon Go. Because of Zapdos, right? Why would you join Team Mystic or Team Valor was the red one, right? Okay, so we actually have to wait for this to wear off. Oh, it did wear off. Right, because think about it. Moltres, weak to electricity. Articuno, weak to electricity. Team Instinct all the way, baby. Me and all my boys were actually on Team Instinct. Except for one of them. He wanted to be on Team Mystic. Yes! We went 2 for 2, man. Let's go! Again, this is only 50-50 odds. It's a coin flip. We won them both. Perfect. Welcome to Team Turtle, Zapdos. And now, chat, we try to complete the trifecta. And go for the flaming chicken. Moltres. Let's get it. Let's go! Wait, were you actually Team Instinct too? I mean, maybe still are. I still am too. I don't really play Go anymore. But I'm not gonna lie, for like the first 3 years it came out, I was all in on that. So much fun. Team Turtle. Let's get it, man. Turtle. Okay. You know the deal. Back to Kangaskhan storage. And back to Kecleon shop. And we go after Moltres. Oh, okay, you are too? That's dope, that's dope. Man, I haven't even opened that app in like a year. But at some point I should get back into it and like start adding you guys. It'd be cool to be friends. I mean, like if I played it again, but... Because then we can like trade each other and stuff like that. That'd be sick. Maybe I'll pick it back up, who knows. Because I'm not gonna lie, it was a lot of fun. It really was. I think, well, we'll talk about it in a different stream because I don't remember. But I'm kind of curious, like, who is your highest CP Pokemon, I guess you would call it. I'm pretty sure mine was actually a Ursaluna. Or it was either Ursaluna or Garchomp, like around 4,000 CP. I think those were my 2 highest. Which is cool because those are like, you know, those are 2 of my top 5 favorite Pokemon of all time. For some reason though, I think it was Ursaluna was my highest CP. I think it was a little over 4,000, and my Garchomp was like second place at like 3,800, 3,900, something like that. Okay, off to Mount Blaze we go to see if we can complete the trifecta in one recording of completing all 3 of the or recruiting all 3 of the legendary birds. All right, Mount Blaze. Oh yeah, we need X-rays. I'm also gonna take whatever kind of recruits. Well, I don't think we can get this, but. if Pidgeotto is negative 19%, I don't even want to know what that thing is. Let's see. Okay, we don't get the Numel. Dang. Stairs. We go. Honestly, I feel like trying to win the 50-50 3 times in a row is pretty slim. So something's telling me we're going to need to go after Moltres twice. So I kind of want to speed through this. And then, you know, assuming we do fail on the first attempt, I want to come back in here. Realistically, I thought maybe we'd only get one of these 3 recruited today, but since we got both, now I really want to push to get all 3. It's a moving goalpost, you know. I came into today thinking, hey, I'm gonna turn on the stream. If I could get one of these 3, that'd be really, really cool, because at least I'd have something to put in the thumbnail. But now that we're 2 for 2, we're going all the way, man. Magby would also be nice to get some of those recruited. But again, we only need 2 of them, because there is no Magmortar. Oh, I need Slugma too. Okay. Now, the reason why I keep talking about trying to consume all these jelly beans to get my IQ stat up is eventually we will earn something called the all-terrain hiker, which gives any Pokemon the ability to walk over hot lava or water or even clouds, I guess. But, you know, we can walk over water being a water type in Squirtle, but it would be cool to be able to walk over this hot lava, so I think that's actually the next... Where did that go? I think, like, next time I rank up my IQ high enough and we learn the next skill, I think it actually is all-terrain hiker. Because I've advanced it pretty far throughout the playthrough. And so, if it's not the next one, then it's like the one after that. Okay. You gotta get back on the Pokemon Go grind, brother. Your highest is a Tauros at 2,000? Come on now. Alright, there's a couple link boxes here. Oh, and a track TM. Alright, let's go with the Friendbow and try to get this Slugma here. Don't get poisoned. Whatever, we probably won't be here for very long. Okay, we fail on that guy. I do actually have a Pecha Berry on me, so we'll be alright. Plus, I think I have some Oran Berries in bag. Oh, actually, I know where the stairs are. Never mind, we spawned with it. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I actually did the same thing. Right, because I feel like you probably think the same way I do. It's like, it's more important to have them in Pokemon Home, so you can put them in the real game and battle with them, you know, versus just having them in Go. So I respect that because I'm the same way. Why don't those Numels want to join? Let's put on the X-rays and see if anybody else... Nobody else is on the floor. Okay. Onward we go. But yeah, I actually did the same thing. I took a lot of my good Pokemon from Go and I transferred them to home. Also, too, did you ever have Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee? Because I remember doing the thing for like Meltan and Melmetal. Like I put a Melmetal in Pokemon Let's Go and I was just dominating everybody with it. But that's one of those things, like, you had to get all the, not coins, I'm thinking of Golden Go. But whatever they were to evolve Meltan into Melmetal, you had to like do that in Go before you transferred it over. Because there's like no way to have it evolve in those other games. There was like 400 of something. Well, I can't remember what it was called to evolve that guy. For some reason, like, coins is stuck in my head. Not just because I've been picking up all these coins like this, but these remind me of Gimmighoul and Golden Go. I don't think I can recruit Rapidash, by the way. Oh, you just completed the Pokedex and Let's Go? That's fire. That's actually fire. I kind of want to play that game again too. I might have to. I'm gonna have to do it at some point and record it here for the channel, for sure. That's the problem with having so many different iterations of Kanto, though. It's like, I don't know. I mean, first of all, I didn't want to start another Kanto journey until finishing the Fire Red Omega Hardcore Nuzlocke, which we finally just did. So now we can start another Kanto journey, but I still want to do like a Fire Red Leaf Green. I want to do an OG Gen 1 playthrough like Blue Kaizo or something. But I also kind of want to play Let's Go. There's just too many variations of Kanto. Eventually I'm gonna get to them all, but I don't want to do multiple like Kanto things going at one time, you know. I'm gonna spread them out a little bit. But that's fire. You completed the Dex. Oh, we got a Kecleon shop. Nice. Let's make our way over there. What do you got today, brother? Oh, hold on. First, we're going to try to recruit this Torkoal. Friendbow. Now, Torkoal... Oh, hold on. I have to wait because of the whiffer. Okay. Now, Torkoal is a turtle, so I feel like there's a decent odds we can get this thing to join Team Turtle. Let's try. There we go, baby. You already know. Torkoal sees me, he's like, brother. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Join the squad. Nice. I did it again. See? If you just spam the button on X-Ray Specs, I'm telling you, it puts it on whoever's, like, the newest team member is. This is really annoying. X-Ray Specs, Squirtle. Okay. Now we go shopping. Elixir. Oh, I don't have any more space. Oh, let's sell him a special band. 1,500 bucks or 1,500 Pokecoins either way. If I do it here or if I do it in the Pokemon Square. Alright, I'm also going to take this apple. I'm sure I have some trash item in the bag. Yeah, Roar. We don't need Roar. Hurl, Cherry Berry, Hurl, and Radar. Okay, let's make this trade. I also have a Jelly Bean to consume real quick as well. Okay. Brown Gummy, eat. Okay, not bad. Not bad. We got a Torkoal. The horse is running away, so we let it. Wait, I genuinely didn't know there was a shiny charm in Let's Go. That's crazy. Okay, so that's what you get for completing the decks. That's sick. And you have shiny Oddish Gloom, Vileplume, Spearow, and Pidgey. Nice. You know what you gotta go hunt for is that shiny Bulbasaur in Viridian Forest. That would be sick. But yeah, the reason I was thinking of Bulbasaur was because it's kind of similar to like Oddish Gloom and Vileplume, right? Because they both kind of get that like yellow I mean, not yellow, but like yellowish orange going on instead of like the purple. I'm gonna fall asleep, by the way. So I had to take that guy out. Because I remember, like, you know, Vileplume has like a red flower on top, and so does Venusaur. But their shinies are both more like orangish on the flower. So it looks pretty cool. Let me see if I can get this Slugma real quick. Does this thing have like a crazy recruitment odds? I don't know why I can't get this thing to join the squad. Anyway, I'm just gonna leave the friend ball on and never mind. We just found the middle. Okay. We're going back to X-rays then. Oh, you can't do it here. Torkoal, stand by. Alright. Can we go 3 for 3? Items. Okay, I still can't attach X-rays. Anyway. You have 2. You have a shiny in Go and also in Violet. Yeah. No, that's definitely a good shiny. I mean, again, there's nothing wrong with like Venusaur's regular color too. It's also really, really good, but I just think the shiny looks really nice. Either way, like in my opinion, either way, Venusaur looks really cool. But I've always thought the shiny that was one of the better shinies. Oh, another Jelly Bean. Oh, I have no space in the bag. Eat it. My IQ keeps going up. Eventually, we're gonna hit that next threshold there. Come here, Arcanine. Okay. Hey, let's go. That was funny, the way you spelt it. I thought for a second you were talking about actually Bayleaf. But I think you... Hey, I see what you did there, Jasmine. I think you did that on purpose. I was like, wait, is that a misspelling of believe? Or are you actually talking about Bayleaf? I was thinking about 2 different things, but... I see what you did there. I like that. And now because you said that, we are going 3 for 3. That's all we needed right there was the belief. Take out the fire doggos. No, I missed. That would have been cool though. Although you know me, Arcanine's in my top 5 favorite mons of all time. I love me some Arcanine. Great Pokemon. Okay, is this it or is there one more? Let's see. No, this is it. Alright. Here we are at the tippity top of Mount Blaze. Halt. This is Mount Blaze. For you to venture to its peak, there can be but one reason. Yeah, Mr. Moltres, sir, I'm wondering if you would like to join Team Turtle. That's the one and only reason I'm here. You've come to challenge me. Well, there's also that, but yeah. So be it. I am the warrior of fire, Moltres. Okay. Have you what it takes to defeat me when I am holding back nothing? The real question is, do you have enough HP to survive my water gun and bubble combination? That's the real question here. Show me. Be careful what you wish for. Alright, just to confirm, I'm wearing the bow, right? Yep, friend bow. Okay. First things first, we can soften it up with a stick. Although, if this Oko's I don't think it will, but then I don't think we have any chance to recruit it. Okay, 118 damage. We're good. That should be enough to soften it up, where water gun bubbles should take it out. So, with that being said, this should be the final blow. As long as we don't miss either attack. Can we go 3 for 3? No! Oh, I thought we had it. I thought we had it. Okay. Hold on. We're good because it's only been like an hour and 15 minutes, so I can go for about another 15-20 minutes. So we're going to do a couple more attempts and then really see if we can get it. I don't need to save yet. Real quick, before we jump back in, rinse and repeat. We're going to go deposit some stuff and check for joy seeds, aka rare candies at Kecleon shop here. Just in case. But we can get back there real quick. That was not very far at all. Dang it, that would have been cool. 2 revivers I don't need all these elixirs or any of these boxes. I would rather just stockpile some more items. Okay. So we have 1 full page. I guess I don't need the rocks either. Let's go look for joy seeds. If not, we're right back in. We will go 3 for 3 in terms of recruiting today, just not in 3 consecutive trips. Well, he's got a reviver. I'll go ahead and buy this. And you know, I shouldn't even bring it with me because we don't need it, but I'm too lazy to run back to Kecleon too lazy to run back to Kangaskhan storage even though it's like 5 feet over there. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, right back in. Mount Blase. Let's get it. Come on, Moltres. Join the squad. Now, I'm going to put the x-rays back on. Just to try to bob and weave the wild Pokemon, you know. As best I can. But we're just taking the stairs whenever we see them. Just like that. Alright. Let's go this way. Some of these floor layouts do get kind of weird towards the end, though. So we'll see. Even at the start, I guess. But we'll see if we can, you know, hopefully quickly find the stairs and not get lost on the floors for too long. But you never know. Oh, I don't have Magby yet either. Dang it. That guy does not want to join Team Turtle. Okay, special band. W. Power band we leave behind. Okay. Coins. Gimme. Gimme all the coins. There we go. And we find the stairs. Okay. Yeah. Here we go, baby. We'll definitely be able to get this because, like, even if I fail this time, I'm still going back in for a 3rd attempt. If needed. But I feel like we're going to get it this time. Oh, I see the stairs, too. Nice. Nice. This is good pacing. Let's go. We might even have 2 more. I might even have time for 2 more if I fail this time. Especially if they keep spawning me with the stairs. This is perfect. Ooh, Kecleon shop. Maybe some elixirs. Holy apples. And a luminous. I'm only going to buy some if they're like big apples. Okay, he's got a couple big ones. Let's just take 2 of them and go. You know, we already have a bunch of apples in storage with Kangaskhan. Oh, speaking of the turtle, I'm like 90% sure though I already have one of these. Oh, mission objective, just go. Torkoal. Really? I thought for sure I had a Shuckle. Alright, well, apparently this is the place to go if you want some turtles. Because they got the Shuckle and the Torkoal. Join the team, brother. Darn it. Whatever. X-rays and go. That was another Torkoal coming up from the bottom. Alright, who is this? Slugma? We still don't have... Yeah, we only have Torkoal. We just saw that. I'll take it. Level 16. Nowhere near high enough to become a Magcargo. I'm pretty sure this thing evolves at like 38 into Magcargo, if I remember correctly. So I really hope there's higher level Slugmas somewhere else in this game in like a different fire dungeon, because that is not even halfway to being at 38. Hold on, what is this? It's a jelly bean. I want this. Eat. Turtonator, that's a good call. You're right. It's a turtle party out here. Imagine if I just walked around with that full party of 4. You know who else? Torterra. We need Torterra on the squad. Who when I go to play the next game after this, it's Explorers of Sky. Well, technically not in sequential order. I think there's another game between that, but I think I'm gonna play Explorers of Sky next. But who should I try to be as a starter? You know, continuing the Team Turtle theme. All right, Rapidash. About to get blown up by this combo. Should we start with Turtwig in that game? That might be a good idea, actually. I don't know, but I don't know if you guys like. I'm down to pick whoever, like whoever you guys want to see me play as in that game. I've never played it, but I heard it's really good. Like, it actually has an even better story than this game had. So I'm excited to play that one, but I'm not going to start it until we finish the Recruit 'em All for this. Then we can move on to that game. Torkoal, already have it. I don't know, I just think it would be kind of funny to carry over the whole like Team Turtle thing into the next game. Okay, Slugma, stand by. Dang, this is actually really quick to get to this section here. That's not bad. We're gonna have multiple attempts at Moltres here. But let's just hope we get it on the next one and we don't even need multiple attempts. That'd be nice. Explorers of Time and Space. Yeah, I think in terms of like chronological order, I think that is the next one. But I think I'm gonna skip those and go straight to Explorers of Sky, I think it's called. Okay. Right back to the peak. Moltres, round 2. Let's get it. I'm not even gonna read this again. We already did it. Yes, brother. I want you to join your other 2 brethren in Articuno and Zapdos. Yeah, I think I forgot to tell him last time, that's why he didn't join, but both of them are already a part of Team Turtle, man. We just need you. And we got the whole squad back together. Alright, we're gonna show you. First, Friend Bow. Next, Water Gun Bubble. Oh, we might even Oko this thing. Yep. No! Damn it, bro. Alright, that's fine, that's fine. 3rd time's a charm, I guess. That is pretty quick to get through there, though. It's like 10 floors. Really? That's not bad. Okay. Again, even if we don't end up getting it today, it's whatever, but it's a 50-50, so let's be real. We just went through 4 times, we got 2 out of 4. It's just we started 2 for 2, now we went 0 for 2, so according to my calculations, we've now reset it back to 50-50 odds. And therefore, I think we'll get it this time. Okay. Oh, Time and Darkness? Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'd be down to check out. Oh, I need to do this. I was just thinking about playing. Okay, no Joy Seeds. Selling a special band for 5,000 is wild, by the way. I'd be down to check out realistically any game next. I just heard that Explorers of Sky, again, I think that's what it's called. I heard that one was good, so that was my plan. But we could do a different one, depending. We'll see what the consensus is, because again, this is going to go on for the next probably 3 months till I can recruit them all in this game. So we got time to figure out what Mystery Dungeon to do next. We got time. Facade, sure, we'll take it. And at this point, we already have all the recruit. Well, no, I have Torkoal and Slugma. I don't have you. This is what I need here. Dang it. Maybe I don't have the friend area. No, I do. Slugma and Mag... Oh, Numel. I don't think we have Numel either. Okay. Numel and Magby. We'll keep trying for those. kind of want to check out those 3 items, but it's a little too far. We already got this guy. I mean, we need a second one again, but I wouldn't even accept a second one in this dungeon because it's way too low level. Way too low level. And to that point, Numel is probably going to be in the same boat. I don't remember when Numel evolves into Camerupt, but I think it's 33, but I genuinely have no idea. Well, I mean, I have an idea, 33, but I genuinely have no idea if that's correct or not. Alright, I saw a Magby, so let's swap to the Friendbow and go chase it. Although Magby can walk over lava, so I don't know where it just went. Oh, there you are. Bruh. Come here. It's hard to hunt these guys down without the X-rays on. Especially when they can go over the hot lava and I can't. Realistically, I don't even need to swap the Friendbow. These guys probably have... Oops. No, I knew that was going to happen. They probably have decent recruiting odds, but... For some reason, we're really struggling with Magby here. I don't know why. Alright, I'm going to move on because I'm poisoned, though. Let's keep it pushing. Couple copies of return. Come here, Numel. They can never see, or like, they can see you sometimes, but they never really notice you, like, for sure, unless they're in the same room as you, so... I just realized something, too. Well, I was going to say something that I thought was cool, but then it doesn't make sense because we got Zapdos on the first try, but... I was going to say, you know why we're going back in here for the 3rd attempt at Moltres? Because Moltres, get it? 3. That would have sounded cool had it taken, you know, 2 attempts to get Zapdos, but we got Zapdos in the first try, so never mind. It sounded cool in my head until I thought about it, and I was like, wait, 3 attempts for Moltres still is cool, but Zapdos kind of broke the pattern there. Oh well. The last new game in the line was Super Mystery Dungeon, which is up to Gen 6 Mons. Okay. Right, then the remake of Red and Blue Rescue, that's on the Switch. But the reason I'm playing this one, honestly, I feel like this looks better than Rescue Team DX on the Switch. In my opinion, that game does not look very good. I prefer these like old school looking graphics for a game like this. So that's why I'm doing this instead of playing on the Switch version, the DX one. I don't know. There's just something about this game. Just look at it, you know? Just look at it. It's got that old school charm. I love it. Alright, I think this was the last floor before the rest stop area. So let's just do it. I was wrong. This is the last one then. What do we got over here? Some more coins. Again, low level areas. Oh no, I already had a Slugma. We don't need this. Low level areas, so that's why the coin drops are always like double digits. We can't find bigger chunks. But hey, man, every little bit adds up eventually. Wait, 10? I thought it was single digits to get to that rest stop. Now we have 10. Maybe I guess it's 10 floors then. Clearly I wasn't paying attention on the first couple trips, but I thought we got to the rest stop at like floor 8 or 9. But apparently we went to like 11? Really? Is the number of floors always the same? Okay, now I'm really confused. There's no way on the first 2 attempts it was after 12 floors we hit the rest area. Wow, my brain is really not working on a Friday today. That seems weird. Let's throw a stick at this horse. Take it out. Now I'm kind of wondering how many more floors. Okay, we got there. Really? 12? Huh. Now this was only 2 floors though. Like Moltres is on the 3rd floor of the peak, so hopefully we can find the stairs here quick. Just boom boom. Right back in the arena with Moltres. We can let Firo take his nap over there. That I highly doubt we can recruit Firo, so I'm not even gonna. Oh, okay. I didn't think I had space in the bag to pick this up, but I guess I do. Still haven't reached the next the next threshold for the IQ stat. Hello, Arcanine. Just spawn in right on top of him. There's some more gummies down bottom. There's a lot of items down there, but again, I'm just looking for the stairs. Okay, okay, 15. I really thought the first couple times we went through that the rest area came after like floor 8 or floor 9. I didn't realize it was 12. That seems weird, but anyway. Just gotta find the stairs one last time, and then we're on our third attempt for Moltres. Yeah, that was not the Arcanine with the jelly bean. There's just Arcanines everywhere in here. Could this be the one? Nope. It was probably that one that took off. It was on the other side of the wall when we were on the right side of the map. AKA one of those two that are coming down the hallway behind me. I kind of want to find out. At least we get some experience by taking them both out. Yeah, it was that one. Eat. I really wish the game would show you, like, what is the actual numerical value to your IQ stat. Only because, like, you know, on the website there is certain, like, they give a numerical value to all the different thresholds. But in-game you, like, can't see it, so I don't know how many more jelly beans I have to eat until I get to the, you know, like, earning the next IQ skill. But not really important, I was just kind of curious. Alright. Third time's a charm for Moltres. I think I'm already wearing the friend bow, but we just gotta make sure. I'm not. Okay. I had the x-rays on. Alright. Here we go. Come on, Moltres. We need you on Team Turtle, baby. No. We struck out. Okay. Well, we also just hit the 1.5 hour mark. I'm gonna try it one more time. One more time, and then I gotta get off for the day. Dang it. No, I don't need to save yet. I'll save after the next one. One more. Determination. Only because I feel like we can get a better YouTube title. Something around like all 3 of the legendary birds. But you know, I can't have my YouTube titles be misleading, so if we fail on this 4th and final attempt, then I can't call it, you know, like recruiting the legendary all 3 birds or whatever, you know what I mean? I only found a bunch of TMs that time. That's random. So I think it would be a lot cooler, you know, if we end up getting all 3, because then we can make a title, something that revolves around, you know, all 3 of them. But he's got a couple elixirs. I'll go ahead and buy these real quick. I should deposit them, but I'm not going to. We're just going to jump right back in and see if we can do it. Mainly too, because I want to go back to the friend area. You know what? We need to do this. We need to do it first. I wanted to go back and see all 3 of them together. But I think if we do this, right? We got to take in the moment here, because we did it after Articuno, and then boom, Zapdos first try. Got it. Now if we do this, hang out for a couple minutes. Now when we go back and see Moltres, he's going to sense the presence like, oh, my other 2 brothers already joined Team Turtle? Okay, I'll join as well, right? So I think that was the missing link there, and why we're 0 for 3 at this point. The elemental birds become turtles, exactly. Okay, Mount Blaze round 4. Let's get it. but for real though, this is gonna be the final attempt for today, and then I'm gonna end the recording after this. Get me some breakfast. Gotta go make my breakfast before heading off to work. Oh, I don't even have the x-rays on. Okay. It'd be nice if we can get lucky and just get the stairs really quick, but again, either way, this is gonna be it for the day. I will still try to, well, not try to. I'll still stream some polished crystal tomorrow on Saturday. But you know, either tonight when I get home from work or tomorrow morning before I start the stream, I will have to continue to level up the team. Because again, after taking a couple losses in the previous recording to Price and the rival Silver, clearly we're under leveled for that part in the game. By the way, I still don't know why I can't get Numel or Magby. These two just don't want to join today. I think I also know what it is. Mount Blaze in general, because I'm walking in here as a water type turtle. These fire types in general just don't like me. You know what I mean? They don't like water types, so that's why they don't want to join the squad. Everybody else was more than happy to join Team Turtle. But okay, I take that back. We finally got the Magby. Let's go. All right, level 17. Okay. Now normally, you know, normally these guys evolve with friendship, but I feel like in this game it'd probably just be like a standard level 30 or something. I have no idea how to evolve Elekid and Magby in this. But we will find out later when we need to. Actually, let's see if I can get this one, okay. I'll also accept, of course, one more Magby. Because we'll try to get this little fella through Purity Forest and then take his big brother Magmar through there too. Brother, what is this layout right now? It's got to be in the top right. We have to go all the way around the loop-de-loop. That's really annoying. But it's all good. It's all good. Alright. Let's see if we can get this one. Hey, look at that. Is this a good sign for Moltres? This is probably the 11th and 12th Magbys that we've KO'd today, and they finally, you know, after going 0 for 10 on Magbys, we now get 2 for 2. Yo, what up, big dog? Good morning, how you doing? It's a beautiful Friday morning today. Great day heading into the weekend. And I hope the same for you, brother. I hope everything's going good. I'm just chilling out here trying to get me a Moltres. Oh, wait. I misstepped. Don't take it out. I gotta do this so I can hit Slugma with Bubble. No, I missed. You know what? I could also do this. I don't know why I was positioning myself so bad. Okay. Onward we go. Shuckle, go away. Oh, they do both evolve at 30. Wait, I thought they were happiness though, no? I remember they changed it in some games to be 30. But I thought there were some of these Pokemon that have to evolve with happiness. Maybe I'm tripping. I mean, obviously there's a bunch of Pokemon that do need to evolve with happiness, right? Maybe that was just Riolu into Lucario. But I could have sworn it was all these kind of babies, right? Like Pichu into Pikachu, Riolu, Smoochum, this one. Okay. Obviously I'm tripping. Maybe they've always been level 30. I don't know. I feel like there has to be a Pokemon game out there where they did evolve with happiness. I don't know. Like I said, brain ain't working today. But something's telling me, you know, I got my spidey senses are tingling here. Nice, another jelly bean. Eat it. Okay. Look at that, we're already on floor 9. Making a quick work of it this time around. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Let's go, man. 2026 about to be a great year. For real. Hey, like every year, man, there's gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days. But you just gotta keep your head down and keep grinding always. And no, you know, nobody ever has perfect days, you know, good days every day. You know, you try to stack as many good days in a row as you can, but there's gonna be bad ones in there, but you gotta keep your head up and keep pushing. You know how we do. Always stay positive, stay thankful, stay humble. Count your blessings. And we gonna make history in 2026. I'll tell you that right now. All of us. Gonna be a great year. Okay, only one more floor to go, and we can ditch these 2 Magbys. And we out of here. Well, hopefully we get a Moltres. And then we out of here. Okay. Let's see. Maybe up here somewhere. I don't think there's anything else on the far right side of the map. There could be, but I don't think so. Okay, they must be in the middle or right here, and they're right here. Alright. Time to no, there's one more floor, and then we ditch Magbys. Who is this trying to pull up on us? Where you going, Torkoal? Come back over here, man. Really? So I don't know what the heck I was thinking, though. So Magby and Elekid have always evolved at 30. I mean, I believe that. Obviously. You just... you just looked it up. But I don't know what game I was thinking of that they had to evolve by happiness. I must just be getting them confused with other Pokemon that are similar. I don't want this Torkoal to pull up. Okay. He was going to cause some problems. Attacking us from behind. I guess I was just thinking of Riolu into Lucario, and I just kind of like grouped all those babies together from Gen 4. That bro just said he just said I'm about to leak fire. That was Magby's level up line. That was funny. Well, we'll be able to see it again if I level up the other one, which should happen soon because didn't we recruit him back to back? If this stupid Torkoal would ever come over here, bruh. You know what? He's in range. I can hit him with a bubble. He's like trapped in the corner now. Okay, watch this. The other one leveled up. He says, I leveled up. Oops. I might leak fire. That was random. Yeah, okay. Pichu and Togepi. Oh, Togepi into Togetic. That was the other one I was thinking of. You see what I mean, though? You kind of just loop all those babies together. Because it's Riolu, Pichu, Togepi. But then I would also lump in Smoochum, Magby, and Elekid with them too. I don't know why, but that's just how I thought about it. Alright. Rest area, here we go. Magby's, goodbye. Moltres, hello, here we come. Alright. Let's do it. Stand by. Also, why am I not holding a friend item? Or why am I not holding an item? Did I troll? X-ray, I don't know where the X-ray specs are. Maybe it was on one of those two, but I already... This one has no item. Oh, okay. I'm holding the X-ray specs. I clicked this on Magby and I saw nothing right there on that line. And I was like, wait, Squirtle's not holding the X-rays. Where did they go? But I was on Magby. My bad. Clearly your boy needs some breakfast. He's not all here this morning. But, okay, stand by on the Magby. So Squirtle has X-rays and then the Friendbow's in the bag. Friendbow's most important, but you know how we've been doing in this playthrough, losing X-ray specs. But I did find 2 of them last time, so we have an extra pair in Kangaskhan storage, which is good because I'm probably gonna need it at some point. Eat the gummy. Take out the Arcanine. I'll put the Friendbow on once we get there again. I'll wait to do that. We'll just use X-rays for now and try to find some items. That's a dead end. So we ain't gonna find no items up there, I'll tell you that. What a weird layout here. Interesting. Alright. One more floor to go till we reach the KFC chicken again. Moltres. Interesting room, by the way. It just takes up half the floor. At least the stairs are here, so we don't have to leave it. We'll just grab all the coins and go. And the jelly bean. Nice. Don't take my coins, Arcanine. Back up, bro. Alright. Actually, because I'm thinking about it now, we'll do Friendbow, and I'm gonna eat the jelly bean that I just found, this red one. Okay. Moltres, round 4. Let's get in there. Come on, man. Please. Join the squad. Halt. This is Mount Blaze. I'm going to read the whole thing again. Maybe we'll switch around the luck that way. For you to venture to its peak, there can be but one reason. Yeah, man. Like I said, I already recruited both your brothers, Articuno and Zapdos. Just went and chilled with them over in Legendary Island, whatever it was called. And they were asking about you, man. They're like, hey, go have a conversation with Moltres, you know? We're getting a little lonely over here, and so they want you to come hang out with them, bro. You've come to challenge me? Yeah. And I want you to join Team Turtle, brother. Come on. Right now. So be it, he says. Okay, so he wants to join Team Turtle. I get you. I am the warrior of fire, Moltres. Yeah, we know, brother. This is the 4th time we've seen you in the last half hour. Come on. Show me. Alright. Friendbow on. Water gun bubble juiced up. Let's go. Come on, man. I missed. Okay. Hold on. It builds up the anticipation a little bit, you know? Come on, buddy. Yes, we got it. Let's go, man. We finally finished the trifecta all in one episode. Yes. Level 52. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. No. We're good. We're good. We're good. We got it done. Let's go. All 3 of them in one episode. Chef's kiss, baby. Perfect. Nice. That's all because of you guys sending out the good vibes. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If I was here alone talking to myself, ain't none of those 3 would have joined today. It's all because of you guys. Trust. And now we're gonna go back and visit them. Just before we hit this YouTube outro. And let's take a look at how it looks with all 3 of them in there. Although, you know, it's too spread out. We won't be able to see all 3 at the same time, but it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Now, they all... I want to see if I can see the levels. Well, you'd have to talk to them all, I guess, but... Because we can look at, like, the summary. So this one was 52. I think Zapdos said 45. Why, you might ask? Because Zapdos is by far and away the most powerful of the 3. So, you know, I was going to say Game Freak had to dial it back, but it's actually Chunsoft. So Moltres comes at 52. These are all standard. They're not, like, randomized for my specific playthrough. So 53 on Articuno, because we all know it's the weakest of the 3, right? And then 52. But then you got Big Boss over here on the right. And I think it said 45 when we got it. Yeah, see? 45 right there. There you go. Not bad, not bad. We came, we saw, and we conquered, right? Mission accomplished today. And, yeah, I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more. That was perfect. So let's go ahead and just save the game here. Wait, I didn't save yet. Hold on. I gotta do this before we hit the YouTube outro, because if I don't come in here and save at the bed after, and I just close the emulator, we would be cooked. So, you know. After all the L's we took yesterday, it's good that we got a W today. And with all that being said, for the YouTube side of things, this is where we are going to conclude part 17 in the PMD Blue Rescue Team Recruit 'em All playthrough. And we finally got some good progress. Not only did we, I mean, the highlight of today was getting the 3 legendaries there, which is super sick, but we also got a handful of other Pokemon, so don't forget about that. That's going to come into play in the future. Of course, we're going to have to raise all those Mons up to be able to evolve them, but we're out here checking boxes, man. That's all you can ask for. So, again, with all that being said, this is going to conclude part 17. So for anybody that is finding this video in the future on YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the action today. And I also hope that you have a good rest of your day, wherever you go after watching this video. Alright? Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.